All right, guys, this week things have happened to move and shake the healthcare field, not necessarily just nursing, but healthcare in general, by two major companies, 3M and Amazon. Although 3M is already sort of in healthcare, they've decided to make their healthcare part public. Now, 3M itself is a publicly traded company, but they do make healthcare things such as bandages, things like that, things for dental procedures, gloves, things and that nature. 3M, of course, makes all kinds of stuff. You'll see them on the back of duct tape, things like that. But going public with their healthcare company, don't quite understand the ins and outs of this, but it is happening. On the other side of things, Amazon, the big giant corporation known as Amazon, has decided to go ahead and buy One Medical, thus creating an Amazon healthcare company, which is going to be another juggernaut in whatever industry they get into. I can't think of something that Amazon hasn't touched that hasn't come under scrutiny for just becoming too big in general. Although some people will think of these as good things, I'm going to go ahead and give you my take on these things, as Amazon already has its hand in so many things. Others worry of privacy, such as linking your Amazon Health account to something like an Alexa. Just imagine you're walking through the house and you've got a bunch of company with you, and you say something to the Alexa and it hears you incorrectly and spits out a bunch of health information that you may or may not want it to be heard. Yeah, could be an issue. Privacy advocates worry of Amazon taking over healthcare or a healthcare field in areas such as that. I, however, propose a second issue that may or may not be discussed in any area: price. As we all know, everything is going up in price. Everything is. I mean, it just is. Local hospitals, such as your county-owned hospital, things like that, are just not going to be able to keep up if Amazon becomes a huge juggernaut, which it could be, and goes on a national level. At the moment, I believe they're only based out of San Francisco, but that could always change. And I have a local county-owned hospital maybe an hour away from me. What would happen to them? What would happen to that hospital? Chances are it'd probably shut down. Then the price of these things would fall back on the patients, which they say, oh, will be more cost effective, but they'll be more cost effective for the company, as they're going to look at this as a business model and go for things for the company, not necessarily for the patient. Insurances, of course, would have to be on board with this as well. Are they not? Who knows? My biggest fear of all of this, with 3M going public and Amazon beginning to get into healthcare, is the cost of the matter. Healthcare costs so much already. It's a tremendous downfall to our industry, to be quite honest with you, is how much we do cost and in healthcare. But if 3M goes public, then they're going to have to answer to the shareholders. And answering to the shareholders who are losing money may equate into costing more for things like gloves or bandages or dental procedure equipment. I don't know dental procedure equipment. And Amazon, again, would have to answer to shareholders as well, as they are a public traded company, and then they would have to maybe come up with more cost in certain areas. Maybe a routine physical, which does not currently cost anything under certain insurances, may cost a deductible, may cost a fee from the patient. Who knows how this will play out? That's my biggest worry, is will inflation affect healthcare with these larger corporations getting into it? May help, I'm not sure, but my biggest worry is cost of everything as it's continuing to go up. If you have any concerns, let me know. If you're for this, let me know. If you are for big business, which this is what this is big business taking over everything, let me know. Genuinely curious down below. In my opinion, this is going to ruin the Main Street guys, if you will. The local guys, the local companies. This is going to ruin them if this does go national with Amazon, and if 3M does end up charging more to please its shareholders. Don't know. I could be wrong all the way around, but that is my genuine concern. And until we see results, I guess we just won't know. If you like this video, check out the playlist down below. Should be Nurses Making the News on Thursday. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe over here. And also YouTube, not Amazon, YouTube says you'll like that video over there. Hope it helps. Thank you much.